Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh market watch cardboard addiction. You guys already know. Make sure to also smash that subscribe button. It should be around here for you guys. Welcome in to all the new subscribers. Look at that, just growing, at a more steady pace recently with the latest videos. I really appreciate it, towards that $500 sub mark. Our goal on this channel is 1K, but to be halfway in just basically a month is mind-boggling to me. What a privilege it is to bring you guys these daily videos. Just this content on the daily. It really is, guys. Almost 500. We're planning a live stream, live Q&A session. We got to put a face to the name. Your boy Fresh, your boy Jay here. So that's coming out. Work with me. First time ever doing this type of thing, on the channel, obviously. So there might be technical difficulties, little things like that. But that's coming along pretty fast, pretty quick. I'm excited. Thank you so much, guys. And also like this video as it helps the algorithm, to just find more people like you guys to join our amazing Yu-Gi-Oh community. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Should be around here as well, so that you can keep up with our latest and greatest fresh off the press videos. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the MVPs with the comments, the likes, the subs, the support. I can't get enough of the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Also, remember that this content is not any official financial advice. It's created for entertainment purposes only. We have our Discord link in the description down below. Make sure you join if you do have a Discord. We have a warm community. We'll definitely, welcome you guys in. So do that. If you have the Twitters, make sure to follow. Link in the description down below as well. Show me the cards, Jay. Just show me those cards, please. I'm here for the cardboard. I'm addicted to it. Show them to me. Let me see it. I need to have them. And here they are, guys. All right. Today's video is about broken, meta-relevant link monsters, essentially, guys. Some of them are meta relevant right now, others will be in the future, and others have been in the past. But most of these link monsters, they're just too good, they're broken. We're gonna go over the big boss monsters, the meta relevant ones, and then we'll also have some budget, investment, basically stonks, just a couple of those. And then the mid maxes, they're not stonks, but they're not meta relevant right now, and things of that nature. Just so many broken link monsters, man. People literally are sleeping in their beds, forgetting about these link monsters. Links, they always stay here and there. Meta shifts, meta changes. Sometimes meta uses many of them, other times not really. But all in all, it's a mechanic that is just, it breaks the meta at certain times. It cycles in and out. Make sure you guys don't forget about these link monsters. Most people did already, not literally the access code talkers that maybe Masquerena and maybe just a couple, 2 or 3, 5 main ones, but they forgot about most of the other ones. You want to make sure that you're finding that value right now when most people don't care about these cards. Of course, this one, yes, this access code talker is just such a great card. Look at that uptrend. Since it was 23, 24 bucks, just a strong uptrend. We covered this card when we discussed the Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge set review, and look at that. If we clean this up janitor style real quick, we do see that basically their 31s quickly goes up to 35. Just a couple of listings, not many gold sellers. There's a couple here, but man, only 27 listings for this card from Battles of Legend. You have the Etco first ed original prints, and then you have the gold rare, I believe so you have options. Look at that, $30. Might as well get this one. You know what I mean? These are 40s, almost 45s. I would just get this one, honestly. Secret rare as well. Latest print, fresh off the press. This card is just too good. It's broken, as many other link monsters are. So definitely a card to keep in mind. Then we have IP Masquerena, guys. Every version of this is essentially $15 and up. You do have the gold rares, 13, 14, but the price reflects the interest in these type of cards, guys, because every other copy is 20 bucks and above. Essentially, you have the ultra rare here from Chaos Impact, and then you have the prismatic secrets from the 2020 tins. You have the Starlight, obviously, at over 1 rack for this card. Just craziness, but this is the one that I would get, guys. We recently did a short, check that out, talking specifically about this card, the card of the moment. Why? Because I believe it's a great card. Of course, it could get reprinted soon by Konami, you never know, right? But $20, okay, but then quickly goes up to $25 25 billies for this card, 24 listings, IP Masquerena, such a great card. You know what I mean? You can, during your opponent's turn, you can link, you know, into another monster and just pop off from there. Just such a great card. Not too many printings as you would think. Man, we could use a super rare of this, but let's see what Konami provides us with. If we get a reprint soon, just such a great card. The artwork looks nice. This specific rarity is beautiful, is lovely. Don't forget about Masquerena. Then we have Appaloosa, recently discussed in our previous market watch, but you know, I discussed this version, the Mammal version, because that's the one that I'm targeting and I'm focusing on, and I'm getting as many copies as I can. Ready have more than R09, so you know, if I could snipe these at locals or just pick them up, you know, if I get a D on TCG Player, I'm getting these. I'm trying to stack these because there's not that many printings as people would think. You know, it came out recently, so people, there's a lot of Appaloosas. I don't really need it right now. Here's a broken link monster, but right now, cash this, branded that, sprites this and that, you know. But hey, that's when we buy them, because then, oh, Appaloosa's needing this brand new meta deck, or the meta shifted and now everyone needs this card. And I have my stack here waiting for that moment. You know, just such a great card. But today, you know, you also have the Ultra, the alternate art gold, but we're going to discuss the first ed original print Appaloosa if TCG Player allows me to do so. So look at it here, look at it. It went down and then now it's spiking back up. Why the demand? When you see the spikes in the original prints, that's why I go towards the budget ones. Get those first, because those are the ones that are going to give you the most returns. This $75 card, it could be for a 2x, not likely, but the other one at $4 to $5 to $10, that's pretty much likely. So, or even 15s, that's more likely, more probability of that happening. So that's why I stack the cheap ones. But this first that original print Appaloosa, this card never gets old. This is just so good. It always cycles in and out of different formats, and it goes in so many different decks. Just $37, quickly a $40, then $45 card, only 27 listings. Don't forget about Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Then you have the Boreal Sword and the Boreal Load, the Boreal brothers. You have the Load and the Sword. Just so good link monsters. At one point, this was just pure meta. This would win games so easily. Look, let's actually clean this up janitor style. You guys already know. First ed, $10. $10 for the first ed original print Boreal Sword Dragon. Who's looking at this card? No one, right? And this is a steal to me. This can easily be a $15 card soon, and maybe even a $20 card down the road. Once again, only 35 listings. Such a great card. Of course, you have Battles of Legend, Reprint Secret. You have a Mama Ultra Rare budget version. So you have different printings, but this is the one that I would go for. And then on the budget side, I would get the Ultras. You know, that's what I'm doing. I RL9 this one. Because yo, $1 Boar Sword right now, why not? That could easily be a $2, $3, $5 card down the road. 2019 Ultras, well, that used to be $10, now back down to $2. Not bad, easily $5 down the road. Only 4 printings for this link monster. People are forgetting about it right now, but the higher end versions are around 10s. Not a bad pickup at all. Then you have Boreal Dragon, another boss monster. Is less relevant than Boreal Sword, but it's so good. You know, it just doesn't fit the current format. Links are not prevalent right now, but it's just so good. You can't target this with monster effects. That's so good, and you can steal your opponent's monster. Yo, that is so underrated, undervalued. That's just not fair, that card. If it fits in a specific format, it's game over. Just $5, under $5 for this card. This is too cheap. Easily a $10 card down the line, only 38 listings, and who knows, maybe even higher. First ed original print Boreal Load Dragon is just too good. Too good. You do have a common and an ultra alternate art. Looks nice, by the way. And then the secret Mega 10 reprint. But this for $5, under 100 listings, this is what I would be targeting right now. Such a great boss monster. Great card. Don't forget about it. Then you have the Nightmare package. You have Cerebus with only 3 printings, Super and 2 Ultras. Look at that. You might think there's commons or collect. I don't know. Is there collector rare of this? Because I don't see it. I only see Unicorn and Phoenix as collector rares. Why would they make these two but not this one, man? They have something against my boy Cerberus, man. Something's going on here, Konami. Yo, don't do that. You know what I mean? That's wrong, man. Needed a collector rare. But oh well. Right now we have the Ultras. You know, $3 market price for this one, only 68 cents for the 2019 Ultras. And then you have the Mama reprints. I have this card, at least R09 this as well. Only 3 printings, and links are not prevalent now, but when they are, the Nightmare package is a staple in most link decks. So don't forget about this card. Same for Phoenix. You do have max rarities here with collector's rares for CRs for Unicorn and Phoenix, and then you have supers and ultras and rares and budget options. You know, I got me my Mama versions recently as well. Not bad pickups. Why only 5 printings? But 1 is max rarity. You know, as expensive as up there. So only 4 budget printings. Don't forget this card. Pick up your copies. You know, now no one's thinking about this. You pick them up now, then they're worth a couple of bucks, a couple of billies, and you have your stack put away. Same for Unicorn. Same for Unicorn. Rare, gold, another gold, ultra, secret, CR. This is the one. $17. Are people targeting this? Let's check it out. But this is the one that I would go for to personally play. But if I would be investing, I would focus more on the 2019 sarcophagus. You know, a gold sarcophagus 10. This is what I would go for, because I could see this going for from 5 to 10 easy. But let's see. Let's looky here. What in the world? This card was not this price not long ago. Wow, this card is getting cleaned out, bought out. Only 7 listings. Is there something going on YCS right now? You know, the YCS is going on, man. Watch one kid like use this card, and now is getting bought out, exploding in price to 20 billies. No way. This card was like 10 bucks the other day. Look at that. Wow, it was the that is crazy. Up 2x, only 7 listings, getting cleaned out. I think I have like one of these, you know, for, you know, if I ever need to play it or whatever. And then I think, do I have the ultras? I'm not even sure, man. Look, you see, guys, cards like these, they're hard to get. Like, you forget about them. It's like no one's running these. And then when you're like, how many do I have in my collection? And you're like, yo, why I only have 1 copy? Where's all these? But why don't I have the extras? You know what I mean? So I need to get. So is this getting hit too recently? Let's see. Look at that spike with the green line on the chart recently. Wow, a $6-7 card for this Link Monster. Whoa, guys, $6.50. Hey, don't forget about this card. Only 16 listings, man. Things like these usually when YCS stuff happens, you know, but we'll know more after the YCS is over. But wow, great card. You see, don't forget about those cards. Same with Soldier of Chaos. Look at that. You have the ulti, you have Secret Pharaohs, Ultra Pharaohs, and Ghost Rare. Original print secrets, and then you have the ultra. This is what I'm focusing on right now from Mama. They're $3.50, $4. It's a $10 card, easy. So that's a 2.5x in your sleep. Why not? Don't forget about this card. Broken Link Monster. Of course, there's max rarity. You know, I have 3 of these that I invested in personally. So I'm holding those. I see this at triple digits down the line. Who knows? It might not pan out, but if it does, that's an easy 2x. And but then I have me a stack of these, way more than R09. It's just such a great card that right now, the same deal. Mama, everyone has it. Isn't many buying. There's this, that. But then it cycles in back into the meta. And now when everyone needs it, the demand is not, you know, all suddenly there as people would think. So make sure you have your copies of this Broken Link Monster. Then you have is sold. You have the max rare CR original print first ed ultras, not bad, around 5 billies. Then you have the budget, you know, ballooning up to $1. Then you have the ultra from Soul Fusion, the SE1. You know, that's I think was it a sneak peek. I think it was. So you have ultras, CRs, and then the super budget. This is the one that I would be getting at under $1, because this is an easy $2 to $3 card. If this is under $1, I would get these 2. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. We always look at the super as that budget option, but we see here, wow, not bad. 1 at 50 cents, then they're dollars. Nice. 5, man, it makes me want to snipe these 5 up. That's not bad. At $1, you get access to a wait. This is super rare. That's why. So that's my bad. I got confused here. Okay, makes sense now. Still, a sneak peek super at $5. This card is hard to get. You know, 69 listings. So well, harder than the recently reprinted super. But yeah, not bad, not bad. This super rare. But overall, Isolde, such a great card. Warriors dumps card from the deck and fetches card. It just does so much. So don't sleep on this Link Monster. Then you have the Sky Strikers, of course, Link deck. Look how beautiful these cards are. Prismatics, so nice, man. They've gone down because they got recent reprint, most of them in Mama. So now is the time to pick these up. I personally, just recently ordered one of these and one of these, and I have one of these as well, and this one. So now I have them all. Just ones of these. I have multiple copies of these too, because they're the cheapest, but these are nice, man. I love these prismatic secrets from 2019 and 2020 Megatins. They're getting harder to get as time passes by. They look beautiful. Make sure you have these copies. Don't forget about Sky Strikers. You might be, I don't play the deck, Jay. It's not my cup of tea. Yes, but they still might be great investments because Sky Striker is usually a deck that people really enjoy. They really like it, and it does cycle in and out of the meta. That's really the key. It literally, they come back, they steal regionals, or they do top. They top YCS, or they do this and they do that, and then people want this, and they forget about it, and you have your copies. You make sure to supply those to the market at that time. Great Sky Strikers, they're just really great. Then you have Avermax, recently got reprinted. Max Rarity CR, first at original print. Still believe it's too high up there. I want to see this card at under $10. This $3, 5 market price, still too much. I want to see it under under 3, like around 2s. That'd be great. Pick up a couple. And then you have the super reprint right now at under $1. Yo, this card has always been money. Now I got reprinted, so now it's cheap. But what's cheap now might not be cheap later down the line, or tomorrow. So make sure you guys have your copies. We usually cover this one as the penny stonk, but we're gonna dig in and look at the first ed original print here. Still around 14s, 15s, but the first eds still around $17. Now we need to see this under $10. That's too much in my humble opinion. Just too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, just a great card overall. You have the budget option, you have the max rarity CRs, you have the first set of original print secrets, and then these ultras. Look at that dump. Used to be a 25 Billy card. 25! And today is 3. Nah, man. Just because it got a super rare, even when that super rare dries up, this is an easy 3x back up to 10 because it's still hard to get. You know what I mean? Like, no one's opening what? That's 2019, 2020 tins. So look, and these sellers, they only have 1 of. So when you see cards like these, it quickly becomes 7 again. You try and pick one up if you can. But if not, I would just focus on the supers. That's where most of your money will most likely be made. Then we have Firewall Dragon. I believe this is getting support. I heard later on down the line. I don't know if it's in Cyberstorm Access. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. So again, if that's the case, don't sleep on this card. Just don't, please. It has an ultimate rare. There's other firewalls and stuff, but dark fluid and that. I'm talking about the main firewall. Of course, these are also links, great option, but this is what I would target. Ghost Rare Firewall Dragon. Wow. Or the OT. I would go with the OT at 2023s. That's just too cheap, guys. It is, honestly. Just straight up, straight facts. This might be a $30 to $40 card soon. If hype comes in. You also have the Megatin secret rares. First set original prints, not bad. Shout out to the community. One of you guys mentioned it in the Discord. Not bad right now. Watch this be $5 to $10 if the hype is real. So, me personally, I don't have this card. I need to get this card. Let's see. Let's take all the Korean, all that. Yeah, I don't know why TCG allows that. You see, 7 at $3.29. Not bad. Play set equals $10. I can see this being $5 to $10 down the line. Only 40 listings. Don't forget about Firewall Dragon. Then you have Celine. Beautiful card. Only 2 prints. We went over this card recently. We're just going to briefly discuss it. Look at that spike back up from the dump towards the mean. Look at that. $8.50. Wow. It's getting, bought a lot of demand. $8.50. $9 is the cheapest price. It used to be a $6 or $7 card. So, little by little, it's coming, it's getting towards that $10 mark after a couple of walls here. And then after that, it might easily reach 15. That's an easy 2x. If you don't have Celine, make sure you get your copy sooner rather than later. Decoding Talker, beautiful ultimate rare. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful ultimate rare card. Link monster broken. Right now it's not broken, but again, for $19, only 29 listings. The monsters that are linked to it gain 500 attack, and then you can tribute one of those monsters if your opponent targets a card you control. That's really good, because you know there might come a deck later where if you tribute you can plus off that, and then you also protect your cards from being targeted, and you can do it. You can have 2 of these here, you know, 2 monsters to do so. So it's a great card, undervalued in my opinion. Right now it's not needed, that's the truth, but that's when we need to get them, when no one needs these cards. And the OTS card can easy 2 to 3x if the demand comes in. So you know, definitely keep this card in mind. Then Beyond the Pendulum, you know, Electromite got banned, so this is what pendulums have to work with now. Great card, beautiful artwork with the contrast of red and blue. Wow, and look at that hair, how it comes down. Just a great, beautiful card. Wow, looks nice. Beyond the Pendulum, single print from Dimension 4, secret rare. You know, we do see we had a spike from 7 all the way up to 20. Wow, that's a 3x, back down to 14s, back down to the mean. This is when you would go in if you want or need this card. You know, don't let this be 20 bucks again and then you need to get it. Right now, pendulums are forgotten. This card, no one's thinking about it. If you plan on playing pendulum, or you know, you just want to get a copy, you know, get a copy at 14. Of course, it could get reprinted soon if we have, you know, tins again or whatever. So keep that in mind, but not bad. It's a very good link monster. And then it's about pendulums. You know, pendulums right now are not in play really much in the format, but it's a deck mechanic, and usually you always get support for links or for pendulums or for XCs or synchros or fuse. You know, Konami's always cycling through those, so you know, don't forget about this card. Then you have Cherubini Ebon Angel of the Burning Abyss. Great link monsters, you know, for Burning Abyss decks that, you know, Phantom Knights, and you want to dump stuff to your grave. Just such a great link monster. Look at that. Wow, it's a $20 secret rare first ed from you know, Dark Neostorm. Who's opening that set anymore? Hard card to get. Wow, 20. This used to be like 6s or 7, I think I was. That's crazy. Quickly goes up to 25. Only 22 listings. You do have the budget ultra, and I believe, yeah, only 2 printings. This is a $6 to $7 card from the 2020 Megatins. Wow. So there's your options. Great link monster for those type of decks, and those decks always come in and out of the meta too. You know, Phantom Knights always do that because they're just so good, and this is the link monster that they go to. Then you have Bujinki. I'm gonna kill Ahashima, I think. Oh man, I'm definitely not Japanese, so that's my bad. But hey, great broken link. Look at that. Look at that. If this card is link summoned, you can special summon 2 monsters with the same level, one from your hand and one from your graveyard. Yeah, you can negate the effects, but then you can XYZ summon using those 2 monsters. That's just good. Bring something from the grave and your hand and go into an XC's play, plus you have him on board. Not bad. Him or her, I don't even know what that is, but you guys get the gist of it. You know, hey, look at that spike. $5 card, spiked up to what? To 20. That's a 4x. Now retracing back down to the mean at around 11, 12 bucks. Only 50 listings. Wow, guys. So wow, it's crazy. This was a $20 card. Still up 2x though, so not bad at all. Don't forget about this card. Then you have Unchained Abomination. Look at the spike, because support is coming to 12 bucks. Retracing back down, you know, to 7 bucks. So Prismatic Secret from the 2020 Megaton. All these Unchained link monsters, don't sleep on them, because yeah, support is coming down the line, and usually you see a retrace after the first spike, and then after it's done retracing, you have that second wave of hype, you know, the closer we get to the Unchained support. So make sure you guys keep that in mind for those type of links. Then you have Saruja Scoldred, such a broken link monster. Wow, it is $8.40 quickly becomes a $10 card. Only 35 listings for the first ed original prints. You do have like the 2018, I believe so, Megaton reprint secrets. You have ultras from Duel Overload, I believe so. You know, and then you have a couple of copies, you know, that you can get access to. But first ed original print secrets, this is where it's at just 8 bucks. This can be an easy $15 to $20 card down the line. 2 to 2.5x is there for the takings. Don't forget about this card. Just please don't. It's just so good. It's good. It's a link monster. Look at that. It has like a million effects, 4 effects. Just so good. Three effects, I think it is, and they're all broken right now. Yeah, people don't need. Hey, don't forget about Mr. Scoldred, please. Then we have Link Lingaribo. Only 5 printings. You would think this has more. You have a common, a rare, a commoner, ultra, advent calendar ultra. This one's from Dual Power, and then the Shonen Jump. Honestly, they're all like 3 to 4s, so I would just go for this one. Shonen Jump ultras, they're around $10. That's where the wall is at. That's what I would get if that's the one I have, you know, that I'm playing, you know, to play, and it serves good. It's Shonen Jump. It'll most likely retain its value even if we get more printings. Not bad. Who's thinking about Lingaribo now? It is so good. It is, you know, protects you. It could come back. You know, it's so good. Link 1, you know, a level 1 monster. Link 1, 2. It's good. It's too good. Look at that spike. Look at that. Just that uptrend. Used to be what? Used to be $7, $7.50, 7, yeah. Now it's 10. That's 25% increase. Hey, don't be paying 15s or 20 for these or for this card down the line. Just too good, too good. Then you have Lambda, recently spiked. This card was $2.70, basically $2.50 when the year started. Just this year, when it was really a $15 card. We spoke about this card. I think we did a review of this set, if I'm not mistaken, and we said this thing is too cheap. We did, and look, now it's a $9 to $10 card. That's a 4x. Immediately, quickly goes up to 13. It is being targeted right now. Only 21 listings, only 3 pages, and I have my playset. I bought these. They were cheap around here, you know, $2, $3, $4. They were just too cheap. I'm like, this card has, of course, has another printing, but this is max rarity. I believe so. Look at that, a rare from Maximum. Who wants that? Good, you know, budget. This secret rare is just too beautiful from a set that is so hard to get now. And I was like, it was easy pickings, easy money. And right now, yeah, I put in what, like $10, maybe, and probably not even. But if I did, now I'm at what, 30s already, 3x. And this card could keep going up to 15 to 20s. I've seen it before. Look, it was a $15 card. Before that, I don't know if it came, I think it was 20s at one point. It's just such a great card. And yeah, it's Frame Lord Lambda. You know what I mean? It works with Gamma, and it's just good. Generic, 2 monsters, accept tokens. Just, hey, I mean, it's still at $9-10. If it goes to 15s or 20s, don't be that guy paying for that. If you need the card, make sure you get it. Then you have Almaraj, such a great level 1 Link monster. Well, it's not a level 1, but a Link 1, you know, monster. So good, so good. Look at that. Used to be $4 or $5, went up to 10. Now retracing a little bit back down to 7s. But don't be the guy paying 10 plus for this card. If you need it, get it. Because this can also be a $15 card. Came out in the same set, secret rare. You know, you have the ultras as the budget option, you know, but only 3 printings and then the rare. But, you know, if your budget, I would go for these, but this is not bad at $7-8. It's too good for a secret rare, you know, first set original print. Man, card is beautiful. Then Akashic Magician, really not used much since back in the day, but it works well, you know, with kaijus. You know, if because if you summon it to their side of the field and then you bounce, and if you need to bounce your own card, or you summon something to your side and bounce one of theirs, it's just so good. It's so good, this Link monster. You know, same type, 2 monsters, except tokens. Yeah, it's really good, and people don't see it coming when you play this. Not bad. Secret rare from Circuit Break. Wow, this is an $8 card for the first eds. It's hard to get, I can't blame. And then quickly goes up to 12s to 13s. Wow, only a couple up here. Not bad. You do have a budget option, but this is first ed original print secret rares. Then you have the super rares from Shadows and Valhalla, already $1.20. Why? Because you can get this card anymore. Like, it's just so hard. Who has these? You know, so don't forget about these great Link cards. Then you have Link Spider. You know, Link Spider. Here you have an ultimate. What in the world just happened there? So you have an ultimate rare. You have a common, a super, and another common. They're all worth $2 to $3 each. Not bad. Don't forget about this card. The ultimate rare is worth in the upwards of $35 for an ultimate rare Link Spider. Wow, there's 8 here with a wall. Then it goes up to 45s. So only 29 listings. Ultimate rare. Those look clean. Those look nice. If vanilla monsters ever become a thing again, Link Spider is where everyone is gonna be going to. So hey, don't forget about this card. You know me, I don't have any of these, so I think I'm gonna get me the super rare, a couple at least, because you just never know. You never know. We would want to have access to this card. You have Vampire Sucker for zombies. You have a couple of ultra rare reprints, so its budget is easy to get. But this card has been money in the past. You know, it's been what you see 15s in the past, now multiple reprints. That's affected the price obviously, but at $4 is not bad for a first ed from what, Flames of Destruction. Wow, isn't that where Imprim came in? I think it used to be a great set, so not bad if you want max rarity Vampire Sucker, you know, in case zombies come back. That would be easy money, easy pickings. Then for Cyber Dragon Seeger is from the 2019 Megatins. Again, you have budget options, but look at that cross where the first ed now is taken over, spiking back up. Used to be a $650 card, and now when we go to the first eds, we do see that we only have 48 listings, $3.50, 2 copies here, but quickly goes back up to $4.50 and eventually $5. Cyber Dragons, a fan favorite. This is their link monster per se, great effect, so make sure you don't forget about this monster. Then we have oh yeah, here we have the ultra rare and the common, so you have other options of prismatic secret max rarity. This is the way to go. You have Security Dragon, single print from Dual Power. Wow, it's a $3 link monster here, only $3. Massive walls at that price, only 55, almost under 50 listings, so you know you do have 200 here and a lot of walls, but $3 not bad. I could see this being a $5 card soon. Only print unless Konami reprints it, so great cards. So you have Security Dragon, now you have Striker Dragon for Dragon Links. So look at it. If we clean this up, 57 listings. He has a cheap card at $2.36, but quickly goes up to $3.50. Max rarity for this card. You have budget options, but this is the route that I would take. Beautiful prismatic secret from the 2020 tins again. Wow, a lot of 2020 tin cards today. A lot of link monsters were reprinted there. And you have Lingaribo, you know, as an answer for Ibli. Where's Ibli? Is it down here? Yeah, but you play this in Ignisters as well. So you do have the original print. First eds ultras are about $5.85, almost $6 with the wall there. Only 24 listings. Used to be a $2.50 card. And before that, yeah, it was a $2 card. Spiked up because of Ibli. Everyone's trying to get rid of that, you know, from their side of the field. You have the super rare budget at around 75-cent market price, so not bad if you need the card. Only 2 listings. Great link monster to have. You know, you never know when you might need it. Then you have Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Great link monster as well. Only 2 printings. One is secret rare original print, first ed, and then you have the prismatic secret reprint. We've talked about this in the past when reviewing the 2022 Megatins. Just a great card. Of course, you have massive walls here of over, you know, triple digit walls. Wow, at $3.50. But again, the demand is there. 133 listings, so a lot of supply in the market. But when a card only has 2 listings, a link monster like this just so good, you know, people might come in, the demand spikes, and this could easily be a $5 card. Who knows, maybe even $10 down the line. So that's why I have my stack ready. Then you have Topologic Bomber Dragon, first ed from Code of the Duelist. It's worth right now $1.50. There's some supply here. Quickly goes up to 2. Only 42 listings. Not bad. I might pick these up myself, man. Not bad. It's just such a great link monster, you know. So if links become, you know, prevalent again, this might be an option for, you know, duelists. Look, if another monster special summon to a zone, link monster points to while this monster is on the field, destroy all monsters in the main monster zones. Also, your other monsters can add attack. Okay, so it's like a dark hole where I get. It is so good, bro. It is so good. Such a great undervalued link monster, in my opinion. That is not bad. This thing's looking beautiful, man. I might cop me this playset here after this video, unless you guys beat me to it. But Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, the last link of the day. Again, there's so many link monsters I might be forgetting. I can't blame you guys. You know, I just do my research, and I think these were the best ones to talk about in today's video. But here's a budget option. This used to be what, like $5, $6, $7. Did it ever get to 10 for the other printings? Recently got reprinted in Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. Look at that. You have the Ghost from the Past and then the Dual Power first ed original print. Look, this card used to be $10 for the first ed. Now is, wow, first ed, they're $1. Wow, that's down 10x. Insane. So, you know, this is a reprint. Budget at around quarters, 35 cents, $1. 1 Billy gets you a place, and not bad, guys, with a couple of walls here. It does have massive amounts of listings though, so What does that mean? 267. That is a lot of people have this card, so I don't think it'll ever go back, you know, to $10, but you never know. It might go, you know, up to $1, so that's a 3x. And again, it's all about perspective and analyzing with percentages and of increase and 2-3x's and things of that nature. And I could see this at $1 card down the line, you know, possible if Dragon Links become a thing again, because it's just such a great generic Dragon Link monster. Look at that, 2 dragon monsters, booms, bounces a card. Don't forget about cards like these. Cards that bounce other cards, they're usually very good and broken. Guys, if you enjoyed this broken link monster episode today, like this video, I would appreciate it. Helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. What are you waiting for? Join our wonderful Yu-Gi-Oh community here at Fresh Off the Press, guys. Sub if you haven't done so. Make sure you click the notification bell. If you made it this far out in the video, you can make sure to leave a comment down below. You know, I really would appreciate that. I answer all comments from the community. So guys, thank you so much for your time, for your attention, and for your support, and I hope you guys have a good one.